Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good and great and wonderful. It's wonderful here. It's raining, so hopefully we don't lose power or anything like that. If we do, we'll figure something out. But tomorrow is something special that I have for some reason failed to tell you about up until this point, and I want to tell you about it in case you want to stop by. But tomorrow, starting at something like, I don't know, morning time Eastern, and running until late evening, and then Sunday is PortalCon US. If you don't know what that is, Portal Games is a games company. That's their logo. That produces games like Imperial Settlers, Empires of the North, Robinson Crusoe, Detective, Hiroshima Hex. It is a company that I've worked for 6 years now. And PortalCon is a convention they hold every year in January in Poland. This year they did it, digitally. They did a PortalCon Online, and Ignacy decided he had so much fun doing it there, they wanted to do it for the English-speaking U.S. audience. So we're doing PortalCon Online tomorrow in the morning, and I have 2 segments tomorrow and 1 segment on Sunday. So if nothing else, if you want to just come hang out with me, and chat, then I'm available. I'll be there live at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow to talk about pretty much every Portal game since the beginning. I'm just going to kind of walk through the catalog and talk about stories that I have based on the development of those games, or going to conventions with those games. And that's my perspective. Most of it, I have some perspective on development and on design and stuff. I helped with some of that stuff, but for the most part I was the logistics guy, helping set up the shows, getting booths in order, getting shipments in. I have a whole lot of stories about that sort of stuff, but we're going to walk through each of the games and talk about all the craziness that happened. And I think that's a 2-hour segment, so from 4 to 6 I'll be doing that, and then from 6 to 8 we're playing Wits and Wagers, basically Portal employees versus Portal volunteers. We have that should be fun. I haven't seen the questions, obviously. That would be cheating. So I don't know what to expect. I'm not the host of that. I'm just going to be one of the players. But I am hosting the board game chat, and then on Sunday, I believe also at 4 p.m. or maybe even later. You have to go look at the schedule. I am doing a charity roast auction. This is something Ignacy came up with. He shipped me just kind of some random stuff from their board games room there in Poland, and some of it is very interesting. And the idea is that I will kind of pick on these games a little bit, and you'll bid on them. They are games that you probably cannot get anywhere else except for this charity roast auction, because they're not wildly successful, but they are, some of them are older, very much older. And it's not, the idea is not to be offensive. It's not to be, I'm not going to be like, this game is complete garbage. None of that. The idea is to pick on the theme, to pick on the mechanics, the components. Like, this is silly. What is this? Who came up with this? And he said they did it in Poland, and he said it was crazy fun. It's a charity auction. The idea is that you bid on the game. Say you bid $20 and you win one of the games. I will ship you the game, but you have to submit $20 to charity of your choice. We won't take any of the money. You'll just, donate $20 to a charity of your choice, send us the confirmation, and then I'll ship you the game. So that should be really fun. I've got some very interesting stuff that I have to talk about, and I kind of decided to do that on the fly. Like, I haven't really looked into these games at all. I'm just going to, here's a game, let's talk about it, let's see what we can do, and see if we can auction it off. It should be pretty interesting. So, 3 events that I'm in, but PortalCon will be all weekend long. If you want more information, you can go to portalcon.pl, and we have a complete schedule there, all of the various things. If you're really a big fan of Ignacy, you should at least go check out. He's going to try to play Robinson Crusoe tomorrow, which should be interesting. Ignacy's not very good at playing his own games, so I think they even entitled that segment, "The Designer Dies on the Island," because he probably will. But I'm going to have fun, I guess. No, I guess. I know. I meant to say I know. It's not Gen Con, This was supposed to be my 25th Gen Con, I think. Yeah. I have to wait till next year to say that. But, you know, somebody just posted on our Discord that Gen Con, he said the nice thing about running an online convention, there's no booth set up and tear down. And I said, you know, I honestly miss it. Like, I miss go to the dealer hall. It's super sweaty. They won't turn the AC on until the day of the show. So you go in there and it's just crazy sweaty in Indianapolis, and you're trying to put a booth together, and everything is sticking to you and the floor, and it's just, I kind of miss it, you know. That's, you know, that Gen Con week for a very long time has always been kind of my quote vacation. I don't take vacations. I don't go places, but that was it. And I worked harder that week, physically harder than I do the rest of the year. So I kind of miss it. But we're going to have an online show, and I'm going to get to hang out with a lot of our convention regulars and just kind of chat about our products, chat about whatever, you know. I'll try to be monitoring the chat. I haven't figured out quite yet how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out, and we'll see what happens. So I invite you to stop by the Portal Games YouTube channel. First, go to Portal Games or PortalCon.pl. Sign up. You'll get our Discord link. You can go chat with us in the Discord. And then you can stop by and the YouTube page and, you know, follow along while I make a fool of myself. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Today's word you should know to sound smart is bilious. It's an adjective meaning having a nasty temperament or disagreeable disposition, to be full of bile and hatred. The polo team's bilious captain made his team miserable as he proceeded to criticize their every move. Bilious. B-I-L-I-O-U-S.